Hello, this is Abdul Wahab, and today I'll be presenting the topic Introduction to Data Analysis. So, in today's lecture, I'll be discussing about the process of data analysis, the life cycle of data analysis, why it is important, and what are the applications of data analysis, what are the tools and techniques which are used in this process, and in the end, I'll give you overview about the topics which we'll be covering in the course onwards. So first of all, what is data analysis? It's a process, it's a method, it's a way of making a good information from a raw data. It's a process of inspecting, cleaning, transforming and interpreting data to uncover insights and inform decision making. Just like we have a raw data, we first of all inspect what are the data points are there, and how we can clean them. If there is a repetitions of records, we will remove the repetitions, we will remove the null values, we will remove the outliers, and make the data easily understanding and accurate so that we can rely on the data. If the data is not accurate, we cannot make predictions over there. So first of all, inspecting and cleaning is very much important. It's necessary so that when we transform, when we interpret the data, so the data should be accurate and gives us accurate results. So it's important to follow all the steps to make a raw data into an information. So let's take an example of an image. On your slide, you can see the different colors at the right side. uh, you can find the colors which are random colors. So the random colors are very much difficult to recognize. But at the other side, you can see the similar colors in a group which are easily recognizable. So it gives a pattern. So this is a conversion of raw data into a information. So first of all, what is data? Data is the collection of facts and figures. Everything in everywhere is data. Data is being generated in every hour, in every minute, in every second. So the data is everywhere. They may consist of facts, numbers, names, figures, or even description of things. There are a lot of shapes of data. You'll find structured data in a tabular way. You'll find unstructured data. You'll find numbers. So these are different shapes of data, different forms of data. Uh, just like we can find the data in rows and columns. Sometimes we find data in a voice, in an image, in a description, in a group of words. These all are data. So everything is making, generating data. So what is the importance of data analysis? So the raw data is useless. Just like a raw oil, after purifying the oil, it is used in our vehicles. But the raw oil is useless. Just like the raw data is not so important for us until and unless we make the data into information. So the after the data analysis, where we use this data, we make informed decisions. Like because these are the evidence based data. We know that our data is saying that we have to make our business better if we take these decisions. It is based on the data. Data is saying that, so that will be accurate. uh, and in other performance evaluation, how it is helping in performance evaluation. Just like if a business, we have a business, let's suppose an e-commerce business. So how it will evaluate performance using data analysis? After, if it has the data, after making data analysis on its raw data, it can evaluate that on which month his sale is increasing, on which quarter his sale is decreasing. He can evaluate the performance of different categories of his data, of his different categories of the products. So these are the different examples. Forecasting and prediction, we can predict using data analysis, just like in weather prediction. After 2 days there will be rain, so how they know? It depends on their historical data. They analyze the patterns using data analysis. So these are just examples. Identifying opportunities and risks. The businesses find out what are the frauds, what are the risks that can occur if they analyze their data. And customers understanding, if a business want to know the purchasing behavior of their customers, so how can he find? He can find using data analysis process. Resource optimization, compliance and risk management, these are the just examples of data analysis. And what are the applications of data analysis? Data analysis is being used in every part, in every sector, in every domain of the world, just like in business intelligence, marketing analytics, financial analysis. These are the domains where data analysis is being used. And uh, in every department you can see, just like take an example of healthcare analytics. So they find out what are the diseases, which person has similar diseases. They can clustered during using the data analysis process. And what are the identifying opportunities, and so these are the customer behavior they can check using data analysis. So what are the data analysis life cycle? These are the different stages which are being used in the process of data analysis. Just like in the ask phase, questions are being asked. So it is very much important to ask the relevant questions. What are the objectives? What are the problems which are being solved using the data analysis? Just like uh, just like take an example of e-commerce industry. A manager came to a data analyst and said that this product is continuously out of stock. I don't know why. Take the analysis of this product. So the data analyst, first they will ask the questions about the product, that in which months you are going to upscale this product, when it is out of stock, so that, and why, and what are the problem which he want to solve. Just like he want to make the uh, dynamic pricing of that product, or he have to solve the out of stock problem. So some questions he will ask. On the basis of these questions, he will prepare the data. He will collect the data from different resources, just like from the internal database or from the outer null. There are different primary and secondary sources of databases. We will further discuss in the next classes. So in the next stage is the process, the process where the data is being cleaned. What are the null values are there, what are the repetitive records are there, what are the outliers. Different statistical functions will be used so that the data can be processed. And after processing, data will be analyzed to find out what are the matching patterns are there, what the relations of different data points are there. And then the data will be shared through any visualization tools. There are different business intelligence tools, just like Power BI, Tableau, and the different R Shiny. These are the dashboarding tools which used to for visualization purpose, and then act on the data which is being processed by the data analyst, which is being presented by the data analyst. The objective, the end result will be utilized in the act part, will be implemented, and check the results how it was done. So these are the tools and techniques which I was talking. We will use R programming, Excel, Python, Tableau, Power BI, and different tools are there. Tools are not important, but the techniques, but the knowledge of data analysis is very much important for a data analyst. So these are the processes: data extraction, data transformation, data loading, data analysis, and data visualization. These are the processes which we will discuss. Now let's talk about the course contents which we'll be covering in the course. So first of all, we will study about the Excel. What is Excel? Excel is a very useful tool for small amount of data. If we have a data, let's suppose we have 10,000 rows, so 10,000 records are there, so we can make the analysis using Excel as well. Excel is very much good tool, very useful tool, but it will not help in the large amount of data. In the big data, it will make problem. So, but we will go through all these Excel topics, just like in first we will talk about the introduction of Excel, and after that we will use the functions of Excel like sum, average, product, mean, median, mode. These tools, these functions we'll be studying in our course, and how the data is sorted, how data is filtered, and the VLOOKUP, match function. All these topics we'll be study, and in the end of this Excel part, we'll be making a complete project using Excel. We will data analyze, and we will clean the data. We will follow all the steps for all the stages of the data analysis, and we will make a dashboard. A complete dashboard will be developed by us. So after the Excel part, uh, we will study SQL. As you all know that SQL is the backbone of data analysis. SQL, structured query language, it's very much is a very good tool, and it is mostly used in the data. So SQL, we will study all the topics of SQL from the basic to advanced level. We will clean the data, manipulate the data, and we will use the queries database. We will study all the commands which are being used in the SQL, just like some DDL commands, DQL commands, DCL commands. All the commands we will be studying, and after that uh, we will study the joins topic. We will study common table expressions, subqueries, all the things we'll be covering. And in the end, we'll be doing a complete project. In every tool, we'll be making a project. Like in Excel, we'll be making a dashboard using SQL and using Excel. And then after Excel, we will be making a project in SQL, and after that we'll be covering R programming. There are different libraries of R programming like Tidyverse, dplyr, and R Shiny for dashboarding. So we'll be making a complete project using R programming as well. And in Python, of course, Python is being used uh, mostly in today's world, because there are a lot of libraries are present in Python. It is the language of data science. So we will be studying Python as well. We'll be covering conditions, loops, basic fundamental structures, and then we'll going towards the libraries. We'll be covering NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn, and we'll be doing exploratory data analysis. And we'll also complete a project in the Python as well. After these, Python, R, and Excel, will be covering a visualization tool, that is Power BI. And Power BI will complete all the steps, like we'll be doing uh, loading, getting data into the Power BI through different sources, and we'll transform that data, we'll clean that data, and we'll make design the models. We'll be doing different measures and calculated tables we'll be doing. So these all the topics we Power BI uses DEX language we'll be studying. So these all the topics we'll be covering in our course. Hope for the best. Thank you.